Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Well, we finally got our first sale. Let's get right in to this test and see what we're looking at and where we're at so far.
All right. Well, what you're looking at is my tracking spreadsheet for the 14 items of this test. As you can see right here, we have sold one of the dresses. It was a best offer of $15. So we did not get it within this, well, we got it within the first week, but we did not get the full $23.99 asking price. It was a little less than what I wanted to take, but the whole concept of this was that we would sell this as fast as possible. So we still made a very good profit out of it. I think after fees, it was like $12.09. So a $2 investment, and we made $10 on it. So if you look here, our expected sell on this one was 34 days. So this one I figured we would sell immediately. Anyways, it'd be the first one we sold. I did do as much research as I possibly could on these after the fact. So some of these I actually overpriced. I took it as a general when I looked some of these up. And when you broke it down to the size and style, some of these were dramatically lower than what I thought. And some of them were actually, as a general, was lower. So this expected should have been $17.99, and I think I've only got it out for $14.99. So this one should, in theory, sell quicker than what the sell-through rate should allow. So it says it should be about 138 days. Of course, we're trying to get all this stuff sold in 30 days. As you can see on some of these, it wasn't the best buys. At the time, I really didn't know, like this spread right here. I mean, this one right here, as my even overpriced. So to even get it down to where the average price is, I'm going to be well into week 3 of discounts before this even gets to the average selling price. So I'm guessing this one isn't going to sell, even at the 50% mark. This was the Ralph Lauren button down. It was a small. There's just not very many out there, and they just don't sell. So just because it's a Ralph Lauren doesn't mean it's going to be a popular brand in that style. So I was actually quite surprised, because if you notice, I bought quite a few of the Ralph Laurens, and the difference you can see. Let's see here. Let's just pick these 3 right here. So we'll just pick these 3. Even just these 3, my sell-through, the estimated days to take to sell, from 300 to 100, just because of the styles and sizes. So I was very unaware until I started racking some numbers. This whole week has been absolutely crazy. I filled notepads and notepads full of numbers trying to figure out this. And I do believe that I've got it down pretty good, and it'll definitely change the way I do eBay and the way I buy and source. So that's our update. I mean, we're not doing too bad. We got the one sold. It looks like probably the next one that'll sell, whatever this one is. It's probably that, it's a Tommy Hilfiger dress. And I think I've got that price just right. So, I mean, that's I think actually about $1 less than what the average is. So I'm hoping that this one will sell next. We've already went through the first 5 days. Here it is, almost the end of this weekend. So today is the 27th. This sale ends on the 28th, and we're going to pick up our third sale, 14% off, Monday. So very interesting so far. We've gotten some really good numbers on views, and this J. Crew right here, cardigan, which I think has really good numbers. The suggested was about 138 days. Oh no, this is the one I underpriced. So that makes sense why I have a watcher on that one. So I have a watcher on this one, and then every one of them has just about 7 to 12 views on them. So it's quite exciting. Things are progressing well. I did a little throw out here, I mean, we got our possible gross for this is about $221 if everything sells. Of course, it hasn't, so this number is out of reach already. We're already almost in the 14%. So our average cost was only about $2.14 an item. So I'm super excited. It looks like it's going real well. With the new summer updates, of course, this isn't possible. So because the first 2 weeks you can't run a discount, so all these items would have had to stay out there for the 14 days. So definitely with this new update coming, I do believe I was going to do a certain one, but I do believe I'm going to do a new test with my next ones with that 14 days and see what we can do. Before we ran a sale, now we have to edit. So I don't think it'll be that big a deal to change items. We're going to see. So definitely looking forward to that one too. I definitely want to see if we can get all these sold. If you look at the sell-through average or the estimated days to sell, we might not sell these. But it'll definitely be awesome to see. As you can see here, I'm going to track to see how many days we actually sold it. These ones, the original ones, are very close to what the average sell-through is, or the average selling price is. And then I'm going to track, of course, how much I've actually paid for them. That way I can do a little bit of math and see exactly how well we did. So that's that.
Nothing super exciting. I just wanted to let you see exactly how deep I'm actually tracking this. This isn't just throwing some out there and seeing what happens. I really want to look at the numbers. I want to know percentages and sell-throughs, and this is for real. I mean, this is something I'm going to base my future of my business off of, is those tests, very similar to this one and this one in its own. So I hope you're enjoying it. As soon as more stuff starts rolling in and we can look at stuff, I'll do some stupid nerdy math, hopefully, and show you some stats on some of this stuff. So until our next sell, later. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end, and here we are. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to continue to follow my journey, make sure you subscribe. So until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. Toodaloo.